Good morning, GM. It's Monday, and the market is, well, it's not great, is it? Why is that happening? Why are we dumping? Well, take a look around. Take a look at the global macroeconomic situation and ask yourself if any of that should have any impact at all on the global equity markets, on energy prices, and on crypto. That's probably what's happening here, but that is not the subject of this film, because what we're looking at is Do Kwon, who said, "By my hand, die will die." And that is fighting talk. Yet more evidence of Terra's Do Kwon accelerating himself towards the lofty position formerly occupied by such luminaries as Craig White, CZ, and Jihan Wu as the big bad of the cryptoverse. Imagine, if you will, Do Kwon as the Thanos to the crypto cinematic universe. And I can bet you that if Thanos only watched one crypto YouTube channel, it would be this one. So why don't you get subscribed? Yeah? Why don't you? Now, Do's Infinity Gauntlet features not 5, but 4 gems: UST, Frax, USDT, and USDC bundled together as 4 pool on Curve. And that would normally leave enough meat on the carcass for this DeFi jackal to comfortably fill its belly. But Near Protocol played party pooper when news leaked, I say leaked, did it leak? Really? That it would be launching a native stablecoin called USN, with mechanics very similar to UST and Luna, of course. But more importantly, strong rumors of a 20% yield that would place it firmly in competition with the jewel in the Terra crown, Anchor Protocol. So much to chew on, and that's coming directly after these messages. Earn up to 30% APR on your stablecoins with USDB. USDB is a decentralized algorithmic stablecoin that bridges the world of DeFi and TradFi. USDB operates through an innovative proof-of-burn mechanism backed by protocol-owned liquidity. So here's how you can get involved. Contribute to the bonding mechanism and earn up to 30% APR. Or become a single-sided staker and earn 20% APR with no lockups and no worries about impermanent loss. USDB is available on Phantom, Avalanche, Ethereum, Polygon, and BSC. To benefit from early yields and extra incentives, head over to usdbalance.com. All right, so let's start with this 4 pool thing. Now, everything revolves around Curve, the AMM built to power high volume, low slippage trades between stablecoins. The greater the liquidity, the lower the slippage. And when we're talking about a system that really aims to power the global economy, that's an incredibly important piece of the puzzle. So you can swap DAI to USDC pretty much 1-to-1. Really important. So we have to start with the 3 pool on the Curve, which for some time now has enjoyed the deepest liquidity on Curve. It's made up of USDC, USDT, and of course, DAI. And they're currently just shy of around $3.5 billion worth of liquidity. Pretty chunky. Do's plan, kill 3 pool. And when he talks here about directing emissions to other pairs, what he's referencing is the Curve wars that you've probably heard about, but don't pay too much attention to because, well, you know, it's just over there somewhere and it's boring and it's whales and who cares? Well, you should care. Now, what this means is deploying massive amounts of CVX, which is the convex token, to incentivize users to deposit stablecoins not into 3 pool, but into 4 pool. And if we look at the CVX leaderboard, we can see that Terra is in 3rd place behind Frax and just ahead of Redacted. And that's important because all 3 of these are involved in 4 pool. So this is a very, very, very aggressive move, most likely taking advantage of makers' reluctance till now to get involved in the Curve wars, probably because it never needed to. There was always, historically, a huge amount of liquidity for DAI. But that might now have to change. Also, suddenly, out of nowhere last week, we had the rumor that Near Protocol, one of the new breed of alternative Layer 1 contenders, was planning to bring out its own algorithmic stablecoin called USN. Now, it all started with this Substack post from Captain Cole of Zorax Capital, who was waxing bullish on Near and predicting the launch of USN on April the 20th, and with it, a 20% APR to rival Anchor Protocol. Res Degen posted their detective work on Twitter identifying a testnet instance of Ref Finance, which is the leading AMM on Near, and finding there the USN token. The Blocks article seems to confirm that USN is indeed real. And if we add to this the recent $350 million funding round led by Tiger Global, it really seems like Near's big moment in the sun has arrived. But will it, like Icarus, fly too close and just melt its wings? and tumble into the ocean. We shall see. Now, when we first started covering Anchor Protocol, I was excited not just because it represented the essence of the DeFi promise, a fixed yield on a lower risk primitive that could appeal to non-crypto natives, but also because I thought it would inspire other protocols to launch an analog of their own. If it turns out that USN is indeed engineered similarly to UST, then this might be the start of a wave of competing products that could appear on Avalanche, Polkadot, Solana, or any of the leading Layer 1 protocols. It could be a little bit like the Ohm forks of last year. Exciting times, to be sure. And you know what's also exciting? Being a subscriber on this channel, that sweet, sweet endorphin hit as a new video drops. You know you want it. Get subscribed. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
And have a great week. Peace.